And as things are, I can clearly tell you that one of the terms of reference, the main reason why the bipartisan talks were called is to lower the cost of living. And as things are, the bipartisan talks are there, but the cost of living keeps on rising. Therefore, it will never be handled. And I told you, as simple as securities for these members of parliament have not been given back to them. As simple as that. If that cannot be given back to us, do you think the cost of living will be lowered? Do you think we will get anything meaningful from the bipartisan talks? And therefore, Kenyans are already dying. Kenyans know the way to heaven, because you've clearly shown them where heaven is, and I'm very sure Kenyans are ready to go to heaven. And that heaven, there is happiness. In heaven, there is no rent. In heaven, there is no cost of electricity. In heaven, you are not buying water. In heaven, there is free food. Therefore, let us meet in heaven. If there were jobs and if we were expanding our income, then it would be better to expand the expenditure. But you cannot expand the expenditure while the income is constant and to some people have no jobs. Look at the oil that we import from Libya, the oil that we import from Nigeria and Sudan, and we pay them in dollars. Does that make sense? Even from Africa, it does not make sense. Therefore, somebody is doing business. Somebody is doing business, and business must just profit somebody. And clearly we were told that it is a company, and a company must make profits to the shareholders. The price of fuel keeps on shooting. So which means that whatever the minister is saying is complete balderdash, gibberish, nonsensical, and probably doesn't know how to run that ministry. The best thing that we should do is to do away with EPRA. Ever since EPRA was established, we've been suffering in this nation. And EPRA must open up the market, because the market is so constrained to a few individuals who are interested in making profit from the business of fuel. And that is why we are suffering as we speak. And we also know those who are doing the business. If the market is opened up, then we will not be suffering. Therefore, with the introduction of the many leakages, one of them being corruption, that the money that was meant for projects were eaten, were pilfered, were misappropriated, were defrauded. That alone tells you that now they are trying to get into another kitty. But how true is that? Because it is not proven. First of all, they must tell us that the money that was budgeted for these projects, where did the money go to? So I think whatever he's saying is a mere statement of puff and misrepresentation of facts into factoids. Hizi pikipiki za umeme ziko ngapi zimefika hapa nchini Kenya? Usitengeneze pikipiki moja, mbili, kisha useme pikipiki za umeme zimefika nchini Kenya. Usilete gari mbili, tatu nchini Kenya ambazo zinatumia umeme, kisha useme magari za umeme zitumike hapa nchini Kenya. Na kama bei ya umeme already iko juu, hata hakuna haja kuelekea hiyo route, because the main reason why wameleta hii mambo ya kutumia magari na pikipiki za umeme ni to reduce mambo za pollution. Sasa mimi naweza kuambia ya kwamba rais ako na visanga mingi sana hapa nchini. Juzi umemwona katika gari ya umeme, angepigwa shock kwenye hiyo gari. Angepigwa shock, atuwache na rigiji. Sasa inchi singeisha. Jamani. Sasa tuachane na hiyo mambo ya pikipiki za umeme na magari za umeme. Tutumie ile mambo ambayo tumezoea. Ama vipi? Ama hiyo pia ni njia nyingine ya kupeleka wananchi binguni.